Okay.
Got ready for
Someone
this.
and/or multiple of you tell me what occurred last session.
Oh boy. We learned that Ravenman, uh, Magic Ravenman was the
Tannis.
half elf the whole time, or the
Mm-hmm.
whole. I don't know if he was half elf.
No, he's an elf.
He was a full elf. Um, when and we were inadvertently or didn't want to be part of a ritual that he led us to some ancient ruins basically,
Mm-hmm.
and we were part of an unknown ritual that branded us, and we still don't really know what the ritual did. Lights went off in different directions. Few went, you know, yeah, north, I think, and then
If I remember correctly, most of them went north. A couple went other directions, but most of them went to the north. If I remember correctly.
That is
yeah.
Sorry.
What else happened?
You learned a language.
You learned
Oh,
the
that's right.
ancients. How to
Yes, I
speak
learned
to
the
the
accents.
grandma and the grandpas.
Yes. And so I could speak to the other, or what they were.
Golems?
Yeah, golem.
Stone golems.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk to them. What else? I don't know. Is that it?
Jace died.
Oh yeah,
Jace
Jace died.
Yes.
I
So as
think we
you
went back to the sorry, we just went back to the tavern and we spoke to
Yeah.
to someone who I think he believed us a little bit.
it was Braldor,
Yeah, it was-
the leader of the Ardent Knights.
Yeah, he was maybe beginning to believe us, but I don't know if he was fully in on us being innocent.
Yeah, he couldn't believe
And
that the tennis was the bad guy all along.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, you are all startled to see that day had become night and the moon had grown bigger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Someone shot the moon.
What the fuck, Rebecca?
I forgot. I'm sorry. It was 2 weeks
It's
ago.
rude. It's just rude. Okay, it's rude. All right. So after a hectic and busy day, you are startled to see that the moon has doubled in size and is now fully in view when it should be sometime toward mid-evening. After a brief moment of panic, Braldor instructs you all to return to the inn for the night and that you would be instructed on how to proceed forward in the morning. So you all take the night to rest and kind of ruminate on what had happened. What are kind of everyone's thoughts on what's happening? I also forgot, you blew Allie's whistle.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yes, we did.
Yes. I remember that. That was really silly of us.
Wait. No. No, I wanted to blow the whistle, but you wouldn't let me.
No.
Oh, no,
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 we
no.
did it.
blew
We did it.
before. Yeah, we blew it
It's
before that.
It's a
Remember?
full-on blew the whistle.
Oh yeah, I
Because
remember
we
this.
saw a fox.
Prior to your branding, you Itza blew the whistle, which means you have entered into a contract with Allie, which is what you learned is the pink-haired girl's name.
Yeah, and
Where-
then they were trying to give me the whistle. I'm like, no. Since we're at an impasse, we'll let Josie hold the whistle. And remember, I did the whole "don't tell me your name."
Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
the agreement is that Allie will assist you in one instance when you blow the whistle again, and as a sort of means of returning the favor, you are to assist her in looking for the purple-eyed man that she is looking for.
Yes.
So remember that.
Right.
So okay, so as you all rest for the night, what is everyone else doing, thinking, feeling?
I mean, I'm definitely thinking about how we need to figure out what the hell happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out this curse, but I don't know who we can talk to or where to start.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Good. How about Itza? What's on Itza's mind?
Itza is reminiscing on how very short while ago she was kind of isolated in her village, and now she's suddenly in the midst of all this mystery, and it's confusing, but she's also kind of just really excited to like be in the world and have people that she's with right now.
Okay. Okay. I like that. And how about Robbie?
I want my mommy. Like, there's
Right.
too much. She's kind of overwhelmed because it's a lot. She got branded by this weird guy who they thought was part of the whole, the guard, which she grew up there, so she's kind of like, all right, the guard. It's kind of like a child first finding out that the adults can also get shit wrong.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she's
I like
very
that.
she's very shaken up about that. But yes, she does want to go visit her mom and hopefully ask her all these confusing questions. Yeah. She wants to go to Mother.
Okay. So you all kind of just sit with your thoughts for a while and then lull into a sleep, unless you're Gimbleshanks, in which case you just enter low power mode. Once again, you are pulled into a dream. And you find yourself once more in this black space where there's nothing but you. Until it appears once more, the butterfly that you had seen before. It apparates out of nowhere before you, appearing right at about eye level, and just flutters in front of you. What is everyone's reaction?
Ravi's eyes are wide, and even her pupils are dilated too. And a voice in her head tells her, Mothra?
There's no goddamn Mothra in my game, lady.
No, but in all
that shit.
in all honesty, the voices are very silent to her, so she's very clear-headed, and she just looks in awe of this butterfly that's larger than life to her.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else?
I think we're gonna try to communicate with it. I say something like, I know you're real. I know this isn't a dream because I can't dream. Like, is there any way you can speak to me or communicate what you want?
Okay. Okay. That's good. Anyone else?
Yeah, Itza, recognizing the butterfly, in realizing that this is not just a dream again, is going to reach her hand out to the butterfly and out loud say, what are you trying to tell us?
You reach your hand out, and it's like a force prevents you from pushing your hand any further. But it's not like a paralyzing force. It is a sort of warmth that makes you feel so comfortable, almost, that it halts your advance.
Okay.
And
No
then,
touching.
what of Josie? Oh, is he here? Okay, good.
Yeah, he's here now.
Okay, yeah. So, Cameron, you guys are in another dream. The cosmic butterfly has reappeared.
Oh, okay.
What is Josie's reaction to this?
I got my 6-shooter.
Just fucking shoot it.
Fucking Fuck you. Ain't
So
no
what?
butterfly.
You're in a blank face and the butterflies appeared.
So what is Josie's reaction?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Josie looks at that. Looks at the butterfly and goes, "Wow, wow. I thought that was a hard poop, but I didn't know it would lead to this."
Oh, Josie.
Okay. So you all kind of have your individual reactions to the butterfly. Itza, you try to reach out for it. Gimbleshanks, you try to talk to it. Josie, you associate it with your poop. The butterfly then kind of makes a sharp turn and flies away from you and then up into the air a bit, where it then becomes a ball of light. And it shines quite bright, almost enough to where you need to like shield your eyes. But there's a warmth to this light. There's a sense of comfort to this light. And after a moment of shining, you then see it splits. And it splits into 7.
Oh.
1 for each color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
We're gay.
And oh my god.
Pride, y'all! Pride.
Goddamn,
Annoying.
goddamn Jesse and your gay agenda in this game. God damn it.
I mean, look, you're right, but also you're right.
I knew it.
Anyways.
So 7 like orbs of light, each with its own color, emerge from the splitting of the white light, and they all assemble into a line in their the natural Roijibiv order, and then they proceed to, in almost like a line, they proceed to circle around you, very much like when you were part of Tanis's ritual, except there's a lack of ominous feeling this time, and they circle around you for a brief moment, and then one by one they proceed to disappear. And right before you awaken, you hear a soft, effeminate voice, and the voice simply says, "Find them." And then you awaken.
Okay.
It is morning, or at least it should be morning, but for the moonlight that you see outside the window. Whatever anomaly has caused the moon to manifest at odd times seems to have persisted, because it looks like it's still nighttime. But you feel well rested. What is everyone doing?
So,
Um,
is it okay if Gimbleshakes is in the same room as Robbie?
I believe that was
we can
the
bump. Yeah, we
situation
bump
last
together.
time.
So, Ravi kind of rolls and sits up in her bed, rubbing her big eyes a lot. And she's like her eyes
Should it
feel
be bunk
dry.
beds? I feel like it should be bunk beds.
Absolutely.
You don't-
I'll take the top. I'll take the top.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Gimbleshanks, you don't use a bed though.
I know. I like to sit on it, though.
Fine.
I know, I
Okay.
am human, damn it.
Fine, you can have the top one. I'll take the bottom one. Bottom one's bigger anyways. So yeah, she sits up and she's rubbing her face and her eyes. and yawns. And then she contemplates like, that was a weird dream. It was really bright, but also warm.
And you said this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. So I turn over, like, look over the bed, and I'm like, so you had the same dream as well. It's happened again. I think.
Huh. Oh, don't tell me you dreamt it too.
Yes, of course. I think everyone did. I think it happened again.
Yeah,
I think it's telling us.
It was the same butterfly.
Yes. I tried to ask it what it wanted, but it didn't answer me. Just lights. It turned into a bright light and then split.
Oh yeah. Did it turn into a rainbow?
Yes. And then it swirled around me, and it said,
butterfly.
it said to follow the light, or to follow it. I think it means that we should follow the lights where they went.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing anyone say anything. I was just too busy with the brightness. But yeah. Okay, let's go talk to everyone. She hops out of bed.
I get out of bed as well.
Okay. Josie or Itza, whichever one of you would like to be first.
Okay. Itza is realizing that what she thought was not a dream is gonna like sit upright in bed, very alert. She's just gonna instantly grab the few things that she's got with her and is intent on headed to Josie's room because she knows we gotta move fast, and so we gotta get everybody together and start discussing what's going on. So she's headed for Josie's room.
Okay. As you leave to make your way over to Josie's room, you see that Robbie comes out of her and Gimbleshanks' room as well.
Robbie almost like collapses or collides with Itza because, yeah, she's clumsy. And she's like, "Wah! Oh, well, good morning to you too. Hey, did you have a dream, about a butterfly and rainbows?" And she has like her arms kind of like jazz hands.
Yeah, you're gonna need to talk about what we're gonna do now because we need to get up and going this morning.
But we didn't even have breakfast yet. She says this as Itza moves past her to get to Josie's room.
It's still night as well.
What? And Robbie actually notices for the first time that the moon is still out. And she runs out to the window and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Itza will follow because she's also just for the first time realizing that it is still night out.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how to interpret the dream, but I feel like if we follow the lights, we can bring the sun back somehow.
You think so, buddy?
Yes.
Itza's gonna sigh and put her hand over her face and like, let's drag Josie out here.
Okay, Josie, what are you doing?
So I wake up from sleep and I'm still groggy, just like I am right now.
Okay.
And I grab my stuff, and I head towards the door, but I can't open it because literally everyone is outside of the door waiting for me.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, guys, can you move from the door, please?
No, like you open it and all three of us are just like in the cramp space of the door. And Josie's like, excuse me. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like Obama. My fellow Americans. What are you doing outside my door? Like,
what? What are you guys doing here at the door?
That's right.
Josie, did you get a dream too? Like, she doesn't even hear Josie like asking everyone to like move out of the way, she actually steps into the room and she's like, "Did you have a dream too?"
Yes. I did, cat lady.
My name is Robbie, and you know that.
Excuse me.
Did it have a butterfly in it?
Yeah. Yeah. It did. It had a big, beautiful butterfly that was kind of gay looking, but, you know,
It was happy?
Yeah,
it was very happy.
It didn't look very happy, but okay, I believe you. Let the gayness rise.
Kind of neutral.
Let the gayness rise. Yeah.
Well, I suggest we talk about this over a nice hot bowl of oatmeal. But no raisins. I don't like raisins. Raisins are old people's thing. So she's saying this, or she's mumbling about raisins as she's going down the stairs. Raisins be old people.
To which she hears Bernice say, "I never put raisins in oatmeal. Why are you complaining about that?"
Well, good, because they're disgusting. And I gotta remind you every time that they're old people.
Oh. Oh, may as well eat while we discuss.
Yes. Yes. Pizza eats your pizza.
We're eating oatmeal, Josie.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Bernice says, "So, is it oatmeal for everyone, then?"
Except for me.
Sounds
Oh,
right.
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 I forget you don't eat things. Right.
Just a nice aged cheddar, please.
Of course.
For me to
of course.
gaze upon.
Then I have
Robbie
to go get
takes
more.
her utensils in each hand and she starts banging on the table. I want apples with it.
Excuse me. Manners.
May I please have apples?
Thank you. Speaking of, you have a letter from Mother.
You didn't tell her anything, did you?
Well, she actually would prefer that you tell her yourself.
That's even worse.
So she grabs something off the counter and she brings it over to you, and it is a letter with Ravi written in very nice cursive.
Okay.
She says, "I'll be back."
So Robbie takes the letter and she holds it out at arm's length and she's like petrified. She's like, "Do I want to read it? Do I really want to read it?" Oh.
I kind of like lean over. Or no, I'm not next to her. Never mind.
I lean over and I go, "Ooh, read it out loud."
Okay. She uses one of her claws to open the envelope and takes the letter out. And then she screams, "Ah!" It's blank.
It's not blank.
What?
I'm kidding. I don't-
Turn it around. It's backwards.
Oh, okay.
It's not blank.
It has words on it. That's even worse.
You open the letter and you immediately get a waft of rose. It smells like roses.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Mother.
And
Smells like this.
so the letter only says this: "Come to the house. We must speak. Your mother."
Right. So Robbie says that out loud, and she's like, "Your mother." So she just wants to talk, which is good. She crumples up the letter. It's really good. That's nice. She just wants to talk. And she crumples up the letter just as Bernice is coming, and she flings it at her.
Oh!
And then
Bernice.
she gets on the table and she's like, "You rat! You tattled on me, didn't you? Didn't you?"
Bernice, with a stoic, calm face, puts the bowls of oatmeal on the table, and then, with lightning fast reflexes, she grabs you by the ear and she pinches.
Ow! Ow! Ah!
Ravi Hartridge, show some manners.
Ow!
in my inn. Now.
He said you're giving me. Oh.
Yes, okay. I'm sorry.
Get off the table, and she pulls a little bit. You were taught better than this, were you not?
Yeah.
Say it. Say it with your face.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what did we say? Hmm?
Vocal fry.
Hmm?
I'm sorry I threw a piece of paper at you.
And?
I'm sorry I blamed you for getting in trouble.
And?
And
She pinches a little harder.
And I'm sorry for going on the table.
That's
I just say
better.
thank you. Thank you. Oatmeal.
For the record, I didn't tell Mother anything.
What?
Oh.
So, keep that in mind.
She
Enjoy
rubs
your
her
breakfast.
She rubs her ear and she looks at Bernice as she walks away. She's like, "You pinky promise?" But Bernice just
Yes.
ignores her. Okay. Well, Bernice didn't rat us out, guys. So somehow Mother knows.
It's the Crow Man.
Mother always knows.
Mother always knows.
That's
And
terrifying.
just remember, Bernice probably said, "Mother is not as forgiving as I am." Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god. Okay. So your breakfast is before you. You all take a moment to eat. And then, what would you like to do?
Ravi grabs one of the apple slices and dips it in her oatmeal and takes a large, crunchy bite out of it, and she stops with her mouth full. Well, I could take you guys to my home.
I just have the cheddar and I break it open, and I'm just looking at the two halves. Do you think it's pertinent that we go to your mother's right now? I mean, we're cursed, and it's eternal night. Shouldn't we figure out what's going on first?
Trust me, Gimbleshanks. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can be as bad as what Mother will do to us.
Yeah.
Even eternal night.
Yeah.
Eternal night? You think that's what's happening? Like she's back to seriousness?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not scared of the night because I can see. And she has her hand and she kind of waves it in front of her face like I can see in the dark.
John Cena style. Okay.
Yes.
Very well.
I think it makes sense. We can stop at Robbie's and then see what we can hear or what people are saying about the moon, and if anyone else is seeing these lights that we are.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone else saw the lights. I mean, they were pretty bright, and they were up there in the sky.
Do you think that the lights in our dream correspond with the lights that we saw during the ritual?
Were there 7 of them?
There were.
I can't remember. There were.
Yes.
Yeah. I have to. It
And
looked
most of them-
just like when we were in the ritual, but it felt totally different.
Right. So, and most of them went north, right?
Yeah, they did. And we're kind of northeast-ish of the woods from where they were. Oh, yeah.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
What?
there we go.
Yeah, High Warden is northeast of the woods.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. I looked at the map.
Is it?
I
Aha!
have the map right here, Josie. You shut your face.
No. I thought High Warden was like southeast, like in the corner.
High Warden is in the coast, right here on the map,
Yeah.
sir. And then you go down a little more to the other coast, and there's the forest we were in, sir. Taps aggressively at map.
Okay, so
It's okay.
I trust it.
Savage.
So it's either here or north of us, maybe, the answers?
We could start by talking to Ravi's mom, and if we don't hear anything, we could head back to the woods and start from the stone tower. Go north from there, see if there's any signs of anything we could find.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
So we all agree to go see Mother first?
Mother.
Sounds like
Alright.
there's...
Why do you always say it
No.
like that?
If we don't, there's
I have an idea.
bad things in store. Yes.
I have an idea.
Speaketh, Josie.
Maybe we
Josie.
can go to. So since nobody knew that the elf that was the title of the Indiana Jones city.
I don't know what you're talking about.
His name was Tanis.
Yeah.
Since nobody knew that AKA Tanis, AKA the Staff of Ra guy, was not the Crow Man, maybe we should figure out where he came from. So maybe somebody that works for the guard maybe knows more about him, and maybe if we learn more about him, then maybe we can figure out where he is currently.
Not a
Yeah,
bad idea.
that's not a bad idea. I think that's fine if we go to that before we see Mother. It kind of puts off the pretending doom. But
You just don't want to see.
Well,
no.
Well,
But it
dude,
is
she's
kinda
like
weird.
the Emperor. Like, we have to double our efforts.
Well, it's kind of weird how no one knew this guy was the bad guy. How long
think
was
he
he in the
could've been-
guard for?
He could have been hiding
Okay.
in plain sight for a very long time. He could have
Okay.
signed up for guard duty a long time ago and played the long game. Been working undercover.
Sure, but my point is that somebody has to know, something about this guy, because I mean, like, if he was truly playing the long game, then he had to befriend someone, or some people. Oh, and Pizza currently took her steed out to the bathroom, so she will be right back.
Hmm.
Steed.
A mighty steed.
Yes,
La una chica.
yes.
Yeah, the mini pony.
See,
It is
if
pretty
it were me, though, I wouldn't be friends with anyone. I'd just keep my nose to the ground.
Yeah,
Well, that could be true, but I was just saying, like,
it
we
wouldn't
kind of
hurt
need
to
a
ask
lead,
around.
like, as to, like, where these lights are at. And, so Jesse, do you have written down where the lights went?
No. You kind of have a general idea based off the direction they flew in, but as to where exactly they might be, you have no idea.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I don't exactly remember where they went either.
So we
Mhm.
should probably
Yep.
talk to one of the... What's it called? She's snapping her fingers. The scholar guys. The guys that Jace was.
The
Yes.
monks?
There
No.
you go. She
It
snaps
was-
both
No.
her thumbs and she points it at Josie. There you go.
No. Because wasn't the Crow Man one of the monks? The group of the ardent monks, right?
The transcendent monks, yes.
Right.
So maybe they know something about the lights?
What?
Yeah, you kind of cut out a little bit.
Oh, I said, wouldn't they know about the lights?
It might. It wouldn't hurt to ask.
As the robot man examines his cheese.
Still examining it. I seem to remember most of them heading north and some heading west, but it could have been east.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not fully.
Okay, so let's go talk to the head of the transcendent monks, and then we can go talk to the Emperor Mother.
I made a slight mistake. They're called the Refulgent monks.
Oh,
Check my notes.
Refulgent.
What?
Transcendent didn't make sense. No, they're called the Refulgent monks.
Refulgent monks.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay, so Josie is currently Googling the word refulgent.
That's fine.
So refulgent means shining brightly.
Yes.
Oh.
They're the Refulgent monks.
The bright
okay.
monks.
You, Josie.
Okay. So, Bernice at this point returns and she says, "So, are you going to go see Mother?"
Eventually, my good woman, eventually. But first, we must talk to the infoldable, mentionable monks.
Close enough.
The what?
What Josie said. The infathomable, immovable, infathomable.
No, ma'am. I believe the word was refulgent.
No.
Right.
Non-fungible.
No. Well, just make sure that you go see her today. You know she doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, I know. But what if she pinches my
Yes,
ears again?
Don't give her a reason to.
Okay.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, good luck with that. I'll be here doing my job.
Okay,
It's apparently
Bernice.
nighttime all day.
Okay. Well, you have a good day at work. I'll see you.
I will.
Later, then. I love you. Come on,
Get
guys.
the
let's
oatmeal
go.
off your face.
She licks her paw and then rubs it and rubs it and rubs it and then licks it again of oatmeal. And she's like, better?
Better.
Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go.
All right. So, where is everyone going first?
Into the flame.
Are we going to visit the non-fungible monks first?
Yee, that's where we're following you. Yep, that's where we're going. She's
Okay.
avoiding her mom.
Okay.
For now.
Ma'am.
For now.
All right.
We can't
So,
avoid her forever.
You all make your way outside. So the bases of the base of the Refulgent monks is in the same courtyard as the Moon Tower, which is the head of the Lucent Sages, and also the headquarters of the Ardent Knights, which is called the Torch.
Oh.
So you start to head in that direction when you are met by Braldor, the captain of the Ardent Knights. And he takes note of you all.
Sorry, I was confusing them.
He takes note of you all, and he walks over to you and he says, "Oh, good. You're here.
What is it?
What's up,
Come with
Cap?
me.
What's up, Cap?
We have things that we need to discuss."
Yes?
Ooh.
Such
Ravi leads over to Aitza and she's like, why do people saying that now? That's twice in one day.
Just follow me.
Alright, Ravi
Do you follow?
Ravi slowly but surely follows him.
Follows him?
Okay.
Who follows behind?
Is that what I heard? Okay.
Follow.
Okay. And then
So,
I follow him.
okay. So Braldor brings you in. What is that doing now? Braldor brings you in the direction of the moon tower, actually. And he says, "This is where we're going."
Why?
And someone wishes to speak with you.
Somebody.
Ooh,
Who even knows about us?
someone.
Yeah, we're a
Apparently.
bunch of nobodies.
At this point, a lot of people.
I think the curse has put a spotlight on us.
At this point,
Are you saying we're celebrities?
a lot of people.
That's not something I wish to be proud of, Itza.
Admirers
Come on.
or admirers?
Famous or infamous?
So he escorts you inside, and inside, he walks through the main hall, and you see that the hall is just like from top to bottom filled with books. There are just books everywhere, books and hallways. It is like a labyrinth of books that seems to just extend upward for as far as you can see. And he stands on top of a circular platform on the floor, and he says, "Get over here."
He's
Okay.
just gonna look up in awe. She's only heard in stories of what she believes are called Libris as she walks through the circle.
Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. So, you all stand on the circle. And, Braldor says, "Silmorn, study." And very quickly, the platform lights up with, like, magical sigils. And very quickly,
Ravi
You
is
find
taken
yourself-
aback, like really, like very surprised. So she's like, "Meow!" and her fur is like all standing attention. And
anyone
she
in
kinda,
the room just sees, and then it just gets cut off as you're teleported away.
Comedy gold. Love
So you are immediately in a different location, and
Oh.
Braldor walks to the other side of the room, and he looks at the individual that's standing at the desk, and he says, "These are them." And the man is quite tall. He's maybe 6'2", 6'3". He has gray hair, glasses, a very attractive face, a blue coat, long black boots, and white gloves. And he looks at you all. He points his head up to you all from what he's looking at his desk, and he says, "Oh, good. You arrived. Excellent. Hi."
I'm getting Eric Johnson vibes.
Eric Johnson?
Who's Eric Johnson?
The guitarist?
Yeah.
Cameron, how dare you?
Yeah.
So he looks at you all, and he just says, "Hi."
Wait.
Hello.
Stop. Wait. Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
We should not trust this person.
I'm glad you said that out loud in the
Are
room.
you saying this out loud?
Wait. Let's backtrack. Guys, we need to have a little team meeting here.
What?
You wanna do like a huddle, like a
Yeah.
what?
What?
The man just looks over at Braldor, and Braldor just kind of like sighs with defeat, and he just looks at you and says, or the man says, is there a problem?
We're just like whispering and like looking over our shoulder.
No.
What is this Mickey Mouse shit?
No. No. We just haven't really talked as a group in a while, so we just need to kind of get together.
We're not being sussy, Baka. Wait, what?
What? Moses, say your piece.
What?
Well, what?
Why
Whatever-
not trust this person?
So we have no idea who this tall person is, right?
He hasn't even been
No.
able to say a single word.
No, he just says hi.
Right.
Which
That was
I
very
like
nice.
better. Yeah, I like him better than Tennis.
Oh yes, tennis.
Is this going to take a while?
Speak quickly, man.
Okay, so the word. Okay, so his name was actually Tanis.
Speak quickly.
Okay. Also, so my point is that we also didn't really know who Tanis was either, but we just blindly followed him, and then he turned out to be the Crow Man. So
What about
maybe
the chances that someone else is in disguise trying to fool us?
Yes.
That's actually what I brought you here to. Sorry, I can't help it over here. You're very loud over there. That's actually what I brought you here to speak about.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Please continue.
Have you finished? Is there anything else that you need to not whisper
Are you
about?
in disguise? Robbie just points at him. Are you in disguise?
I don't trust anyone ever since our buddy Jace died, so no.
I don't think I'm in disguise. Last time I checked, I wasn't.
That sounds suspiciously like someone who's in disguise would say.
Exactly.
I suppose that is true.
I feel
Well,
like at this point,
All the thing
Itza.
on everyone.
I feel like at this point, Itza kind of just bends down and just covers her hand over Ravi's mouth. She's like, "Please stop talking."
That's exactly what somebody in disguise would say.
So, understood. We've said our piece. We've said our feelings. Let's just hear what he has to say, and we can decide what to do about it later.
I would very much appreciate that.
Okay. And Robbie says that with Itza's hand still covering her mouth. Okay.
We apologize. We have
and
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
his
trust
name is going to be
issues
some
as
gay,
of recently.
I
some
do
gay
not blame
pop
you.
culture reference.
Yes. Well, that's great. Braldor, if you don't mind, I would like to speak with them in private for a moment. And Braldor just says, "Gladly." And he just he walks
brother,
to the teleporter and he says,
Oh damn.
"Main hall," and he says, and so the man says, "Okay, well, hello. Thank you for coming to my study."
Okay, so Josie has his hands on his pistols.
There's no need for that, I assure you.
Lucy.
He takes a seat in his chair and he says, "Well, allow me now to introduce myself. My name is Silmorn Kirlith. I am, for lack of a better term, the head of the Lucent Sages. It is very nice to meet you all."
Robbie's
nice to meet you.
Okay,
first
so
she's
who are-
pawing at the green ball on his desk. She's pawing at it, but then when he says, "Hello, I'm the Grandmaster," or whatever, she stops and she's like,
So did we
"Hi,"
meet any
and
of
she
the
waves at
Lucent
him,
Sages?
and then goes back to pawing at the crystal.
Robbie, please do not touch that.
Aww.
Yes, I know who you all are. I've come to discuss. Well, actually, I brought you here to discuss. Well, whatever it is that occurred yesterday.
Yeah, you guys got infiltrated, like, really badly.
Yes, however, that is not entirely what I'm referring to.
Oh, you're
You're
not talking
talking
about the
about-
Crow Man?
You're talking about the curse that was
There's a curse.
No,
Interesting.
no,
Who said anything about a curse?
no. Don't tell this man anything.
I sympathize with your lack of trust. However, I'm
No.
hoping that we can cooperate and work
Hang on.
together.
Hang on. No. Let's play good cop, bad cop here. I'll be the bad cop. Itza, you can be the good one.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Why don't you just tell us what you know, and we can maybe fill in some of the gaps. Exchange of information.
Yes.
Information.
Yes.
I think that is entirely reasonable.
Yes.
So allow me to
Okay.
begin. The individuals known as Tanis and Jace. What happened to them?
They're gone.
Wait, hang on. So if we told you, you wouldn't really believe us. So let's get back to the bad cop, good cop thing. Now.
Try me.
Can I roll diplomacy?
Silmorn? How do you say your name? Silmorn?
Silmorn.
Silmorn.
You can hover over his token and see it.
All right. Silmorn. Silmorn it is.
No, but okay. Go on.
Okay, so first of all, tell us everything you know about this man named Tanis. We want to know everything there is to know about this man named Tanis.
Unfortunately, not much is known. He was, and I emphasize was, one of the major officers of the Refulgent monks. He specialized in, well, the various ruins that are littered across the bastion. He was quite good at his job.
Okay.
His real name is Tanis, or do you think that was a cover?
That is unknown.
Okay, so did he have any friends? Where was his
No.
house? Did he did he talk to anyone about anything? Or is it conveniently unknown?
Right. Unfortunately, I don't know much. From what I have been told, Tanis
Of
kept himself
course.
quite private.
Of course, I'm sure the game master doesn't want us to know anything about this man named Tanis.
Alright,
Don't-
Jesse, maybe
don't-
take a beat.
Don't you metagame like that, you son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Let's just
I mean,
say
he seemed like he was a very powerful wizard. He could
Yes.
are gone.
hide in plain sight.
Okay.
Can
Well,
I roll
right.
okay,
diplomacy so
well-
I can retell the story on my side of the view?
Right. Right. Okay, so I think Ravi should tell the story because Ravi's actually pretty good at telling the story.
Yeah.
So go for it.
I
Ravi.
will accept whoever is most willing to tell the story accurately.
Okay, so
Once upon a time.
I was totally gonna do that, you asshole.
Sorry.
So, we go into this forest, and, well, I may have stepped in a trap, and stone golems showed up. I think they were the guardians of the place, and Gimbal Shakes was able to talk to them. And Jay said something about learning the ancient language sort of deal. I don't know too much about that. But after that, Tennis told us to go on top and this is when the story starts getting a little weird. So first, what happened was we couldn't move. There was this green light that captured us, and we couldn't move at all. And that's when Tanis, whatever his name was, he revealed his true identity as being the Crow Man. And, well, she looks over to Gimbal Shakes. Unfortunately, Jace was one of his victims. We couldn't do anything to stop it. And
Wait, hang on. Hang on. So maybe we should tell Silmorn the entire story of how we met the Crow Man.
oh, that's
Let's finish, and then we'll back up.
so.
Yeah.
Should I keep going?
Yes. Yes. Sorry to cut you off, bro.
I'm picturing Ravi looking both at Itza and Josie, and then they say yes, like simultaneously. She's like, all right, okay, all right.
Can I interrupt
You're
real
the
quick?
best storyteller. Oh, hold on. You're not telling the story correctly.
Is Gimbal Shanks like just standing behind Josie, or like what is
I
going on?
told him to, because I told him to. I think I am, because I went over to him and I'm like, stop it, because he was holding his hands to his guns.
Ah, got it. So you're just kind of like, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just like,
Thank you.
Being a bit twitchy.
Yeah,
yeah.
get the fuck out. Robbie, please continue.
So yeah, we were captured in this green light, and unfortunately, Jace isn't any longer with us anymore. And then there's this big, like, bursting light that kind of split off to 7 pieces of light, and they all scattered around the earth. But most of them, I think, went mostly to the north, some of them to the south. Anyways, after that happened, that's when we noticed the moon was getting, like, huge. And, yeah, when we woke up this morning, it was still dark out. Do you know anything about that?
Fascinating. So you were forced into some sort of ritual by Tanis's doing.
Yes. Would you like to see our hands?
What's on your hands?
Ravi
Mark.
throws her arm over on the desk so he could get a better look at her furry paw.
And then so does Josie.
I hold out my wrist as well.
As does
you've been branded. These.
Do you recognize the symbols?
No, but it may perhaps has something to do with these 7 orbs you've mentioned. Fascinating.
Do you want me to tell you how we met him in the first place?
Wait, what did you say?
Do you want me to tell him how we met the Crow Man in the first place?
That much we know.
Okay.
We are aware that he was the one who stole the tome from the tower, and that you were unfortunately framed. And as he says this, he reaches into his desk and he pulls out the book that Tanis had tossed to you all. And he puts it on the desk and he says, "This, I believe, is the tome that you were caught with that night. Am I correct?"
Robbie
Yes.
kind of peeks over and she touches the book and she drags it over closer to her so she could read it on the cover, and she's like, "It looks familiar. Is this the book, guys?" And she lifts it over her head so everyone can see it.
I believe so.
Yep. Looks like it.
Yeah, it's like the book. I don't
What's the book about?
Well, that's the thing. And he opens the book and he turns it to about halfway through the pages, and the pages are blank.
What?
And he says,
Rick?
Of course.
There's nothing in here.
Of course. That's exactly what someone would say.
Okay, but
Indeed.
we can see it doesn't make that. Why would he steal a book that's got nothing in it?
Because this is not the real book. This was a decoy intended to frame somebody. Or at least, that is my guess.
So he has the real copy?
That is also my assumption, yes. You see, the tome was... Well, it was special. Did you see him, by chance, reading from the tome?
When we stumbled upon him, he was reading from it, yes.
Yeah, right before he tossed it at us.
Was he?
Just
Yes,
Yeah.
he had it open.
Dude, I can't remember that.
The real tome could not be opened.
Oh, so he was reading the fake one.
Or was he? That we don't know.
what is
Or
the tome
he
about?
could open the real one?
Wait,
Indeed.
or maybe
No.
he needs us to help him open the tome.
Perhaps. All we
What
know
is-
is that no one was able to open the tome or read its contents. None of us knew what it was about. We simply knew that the tome possessed some sort of great power.
Some pretty
And now
strong
we-
magic.
Yes, indeed. If this man, Tanis, is able to open the tome and read from its contents, then that is not good. Because we do not know. And not knowing makes this far worse.
And remember, everyone, knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. What? Where that
The
came
more
from?
you know.
Who's G.I. Joe?
Reading Rainbow.
So,
Sorry. What was that?
he steals the tome and then guides those he framed into the woods to become part of a ritual. A ritual that, according to you, seems to have unleashed something. Do you have any idea where those things might have gone? Or what they might be?
Magic of
Um,
some sort. I don't know.
She
Yeah,
taps
it
over.
was like big beams of light.
She taps over to Josie and she's like, "Do we
Oh,
tell him
no.
about the butterfly and the
One more.
dreams?"
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the what?
Well, we've been having these reoccurring dreams, you see. About a giant butterfly made of light. And it's split up into 7 different colors, similar to when we were cursed. I believe it has to be connected somehow.
The double doesn't make sense because Mr. Shanks over here isn't supposed to be able to dream.
I can't dream.
I only dream of cheese.
I dream of dreams.
Metaphorically.
He gets up and he walks over here and he looks for a book. And he says, yes. And he grabs one off the shelf and he brings it over and he flips through the pages for a moment. And then he says, "This butterfly you spoke of, did it perhaps look like this?" And he flips the book over and shows it to you. And inside is a sketch drawing of the butterfly from your dreams.
Whoa.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
My God.
My God.
Mothra?
Interesting. This cannot be a coincidence.
What's the
Not much
butterfly
is
in the
known.
book?
We know it as origin, as to What exactly it is, that remains unknown. All that we do know is that it is some being of great power that, on occasion, appears in dreams. Prophetic dreams of a sort. In this case, it seems to be guiding you for... You mentioned in these dreams that there were 7 lights, you said?
Yes.
4.
7.
4.
7.
Stop
Or-
confusing the issue. It's not good cop, confusing cop.
4.
So, a dark ritual spawns 7 orbs, and you witness 7 lights fragmented from light in a dream. I refuse to believe that this is more than just coincidence.
Can't be.
And I assume that you agree.
Most
Yes.
definitely.
What
Where can
say
we-
you?
Where can we learn more about Origin?
Well, I'm hoping that if we work together, we can get to the bottom of this mystery.
Wait. Time out. We need to have another powwow.
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Very well.
Yes.
As I scooch over here.
So, it's time. Alright, so this time I am whispering. So technically the Game Master shouldn't be able to know what I'm saying.
Pretty loud.
Cameron, the game master, always knows.
He does. So, if this guy wants to make a deal with us, we still really don't know him. So, we should be cautious as we proceed.
Sure, of course, makes sense.
That's it?
Or fine, you know what? Like, just get into a deal
Well,
or we get
to
fucked
be
up.
fair, it seems like he has all the information and we have nothing.
He has no information!
Well, I mean, he knew
Yeah,
about
he knows
Origin.
the butterfly. He knows the magic butterfly.
Yeah.
He's the head of the sages. He's got the magical know-how that we don't.
He doesn't know what the magic butterfly is.
He said it was
That's
Origin.
because
He knew more than us, Josie.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to get into a situation where I lose one of you.
No one said that we're making a deal.
I mean,
he told us
yeah.
what he knew, we told him what we knew. As far as I'm concerned, we take that information and then we go see Robbie's mom.
Or we could not go see Robbie's mom because Robbie doesn't want to see Robbie's mom, and we can go.
I don't
see
have a
this
choice,
one.
Josie. I have to go see Mother.
You want to bring down the wrath of Robbie's mother?
Yeah.
part of the plot.
You can stay behind and not see her mother.
Okay.
You could go buy your guns or whatever men do.
Plus, guys, Mother knows everything. She
I
might
just
know
put my
more
hand
about
in-
Origin.
I just put my hand in the center of the circle, waiting for everyone to put their hands in. Break?
Robbie puts two
Ready,
hands
break.
in. Robbie puts
Ready.
both her hands in. Ready,
Ready, break.
ready, break.
Ready.
Break.
Ready.
Ready,
How many times?
Ready.
ready.
Okay, yes.
3,
All right.
2, 1, break.
He's just like, he's got his shoulder, or he's got his elbow on the desk, and it's just his hands on his face, and he's just leaning on it, just waiting.
I'm so sorry. We maybe seem a little insane at this point.
Certainly skeptical, yes.
Says the robot who likes cheese.
Is there anyone that we should talk to get some more information from here?
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
There is unfortunately far too much that we do not know. This occurrence is entirely unique.
So you don't know
Though
anything
I
about
do-
7-9?
What do you wish to know?
About the 7 lights?
Indeed.
There's like no stories about 7 lights?
It may not be a one-to-one match. However, throughout the history of the Bastion and beyond, there have been folk tales, legends, myths. I can't help but wonder if they're correlated somehow.
Well, that's more than anything we got right now. What about this giant moon? You have any guess about what's going on with that?
That is the biggest mystery. Though I have very little doubt that it is connected to this ritual that you were forced to be a part of.
Really? Because it didn't show up until afterwards.
I mean,
But it happened after the ritual.
right
did it
afterwards, immediately.
My
It's gotta be
proposition
related.
is this. You assist me in locating whatever these lights are. See whether or not the lights of your dream are connected to the lights that were released in the ritual. And help me locate this Tanis so that we may resolve this situation. In return, I will pay you.
I think that's a pretty good deal.
How much? Wait, how much?
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough for what?
And he reaches into his desk and he grabs a bag and he tosses it at you, Itza. And he says, that should cover your expedition into the Seabreeze Woods. And there's far more where that came from.
Okay. Money talks. Alrighty.
By the way, we were looking for someone with purple eyes. Do you happen to know anyone with purple eyes?
Says the person who said that we were insane. Okay.
Yes, I said we. Yes, all of us. The person who looks at cheese, especially.
Well, purple eyes.
You don't forget it. Don't worry about it.
No. It is interesting that you mention that.
Oh?
One of those legends I spoke of tells of a swordsman. A very powerful swordsman. He possessed purple eyes.
You have a name?
Perhaps this is... No, unfortunately not. He has not been seen in some time, but he is said to be possessed of great power. Why do you search for him?
Someone was interested in him.
Unrelated.
We met along the way.
Just a coincidence.
And who is that someone?
A concerned citizen. Nothing more.
Is it perhaps a teenage girl with pink hair?
Well, we've been outed.
Never seen one.
You're lying, aren't you?
What
No.
would you know the teenage girl with pink hair?
I know that she's a menace.
Well, he's not
And
wrong
why is
there.
that?
She is an anomaly. She randomly shows up, does what she wants, whenever she wants, and likes to cause chaos for reasons that are her own. She
That
is,
may-
by definitions, a trickster. What dealings do you have with her?
None at all, and so glad that we don't.
That may or may not match the description. Interesting. Wow. Thank
And
you for that
yet you're
information.
searching for someone on her behalf.
No,
I
that
was just curious. I
concerned
was wondering
citizen.
about it. Someone with purple eyes.
Yeah. What he said.
Well, I will not pass judgment on you. I will simply say this. Wherever she goes, chaos follows.
Mm.
You would do well to remember that.
Thanks for the advice, tall glass of man. Now we're off to go see Mother.
He looks at you with a kind of like a what the fuck face.
Oh, glass of man.
Well, very well. Have we come to an agreement?
I believe so.
Let's say it's
Great.
an understanding to make Josie happy.
An
Yes.
understanding it is then.
It won't be my first weird job to get parried for.
Should you find anything of import, do return to me.
Will do. And thank you for the information.
Indeed. Now, I wish you a good perpetual night.
Mhm.
Salutations.
Amen.
Alright,
Great.
what do you all do now?
Mom's house?
Come on, guys. I'll show you to the orphanage.
Yes. So now we have to go to Ravi's mom's house.
Okay,
It's called the orphanage.
so you
Wait, so it's not your
So-
actual mother?
What are you talking about? She's my mom.
Okay. Let's go.
So you recall that Braldor said the words main hall when he stepped on the teleporter, which seemed to activate it.
Oh, okay. So
everyone
everyone's yeah.
Yeah, Itza's just gonna nervously, questionably say, "Main hall."
You are teleported. And you find yourself on the ground floor.
Oh, that worked. Okay. Whew. Whew. She
They also have a
kind of.
weird taste in their mouth.
Oh,
Okay. To Heartridge Manor it is, then.
I hate all of the orphans in the whole world.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
That means you hate Ravi.
No, I'm just. I was putting out the.
Like, I could
All right.
only imagine Ravi's expression when she heard Itza say that out loud, like,
No.
The betrayal. Alright, so you.
what a
take your
character
leave of-
twist!
No,
what
I
take-
don't hate orphans.
I hate all of the orphans.
You take
in
your
the
leave
entire
of the
world.
tower,
I believe it's.
and Ravi,
I believe it's
I assume that you guide the group to Heartridge Manor, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Reason books!
So you make your way there, and for those who have not been there, you see an open courtyard that is filled with roses of every color that you can think of, just everywhere. You see a teenage child who is watering the plants. He's got his ears indicate some measure of elven heritage, but not fully. And he hears you all walk up and notices Ravi, and he says, "Oh, Ravi, you're home."
Is
It
this,
is Luby.
Yay! Hey, Lugly!
Oh, who are they?
Oh, Lily, these are my new friends.
Oh, they're very interesting. That's a big woman. And
I know, right? Bigger than a tree. Anyways, this is Itza. This is Josie. And then she runs
hello?
over to Gollum, to Gibbleshakes, and she's like, and
Gollum?
this...
My precious.
and
My
this
precious
is Gibbleshakes.
Oh, well, it's great to meet you all. You must be the ones that Mother was planning to meet today.
Yeah, that's her.
Yes, we have an appointment with Mother.
Oh, well, then you should head in. Don't want to keep her waiting. Oh, she doesn't like that.
No, she doesn't. Make haste, man!
I'm just gonna keep watering the plants, so just head on in.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Alright.
The manor is very much like a Victorian style like 3-story home. Like it's quite large. And it's not ominous, but you can tell that there's like some level of like there's an aura of nobility within the home. That's what I will say. So how do you enter the home?
I will wipe my feet before I enter.
As you should.
I throw open the doors and like, I'm home, baby! And all the other orphans, they're like, oh great, it's Ravi, so they don't really pay much attention to her.
Ethan's gonna
Okay,
whisper to Josie, it's hot mom time.
Oh, well.
Ew,
Okay.
guys, that's my mom.
So, as you step in, to your left you see a kitchen, and to the right you see an open kind of like family room with a fireplace that is lit, and there are chairs facing the fireplace, and one of them has the cane that Vanellope was walking with. Kind of leaned onto it, and you see like one of her feet just kind of sticking out from the end of the chair, and she says, "Oh, good, you've arrived. You didn't keep me waiting long. Excellent." And she stands and she grabs her cane and she walks over to the four of you, and she stands very close to Robbie and looks down at her. She's what?
No,
You're disgusting. And she looks at you all and she says, "Would you all like some tea?"
Jesse, I'm literally making tea right now. That's hilarious.
Good.
Robbie just kind of gives
Yes.
Mom a nice warm hug. She's like, hi, Mom.
Oh, Robbie, it is good to see you safe. I trust you didn't cause too much trouble.
Nuh-uh. We fought some golems, but then Gibbleshakes actually talked to them, so we didn't have to fight at all.
So did you or did you not fight them?
We fought them. No, we couldn't fight them. Yeah, we couldn't fight them. Not for lack of trying.
Would someone other than my deeply confused daughter like to answer my question?
It's a very judicial answer.
Well, I see that you are otherwise unharmed, which is good. Come, let us have tea. And she walks into the kitchen, and there is already a teapot that is on an open like stovetop, or like not a stovetop, but
holy shit!
Where did you find it?
there's a pot over an open flame.
Okay.
And she says, so, am I correct in saying that you are somehow responsible for the moon?
Ravi's kind of, she's familiar with the kitchen, so she's the one that grabs all the cups. And as she's grabbing the fourth cup, she's like, maybe?
Is this it?
We don't know.
We're not exactly responsible.
So what happened then?
So do I need to turn them on? For the teapot?
Who wants to explain?
Ravi!
Well,
Um,
so how can I put this? We were tricked by someone that we thought we trusted, and subsequently cursed.
yeah,
By
Mom,
this
I got a
girl.
new tattoo.
Oh,
She
don't
grabs
show
your
your
paw
mom the
and she
tattoo.
like she like pulls apart the fur to look at it, and she says, What is this?
I didn't give consent, I
What is
swear.
We have matching ones.
This is not ink. This is magic.
Do you know anything about it, Mom?
I don't. Though this is quite troubling. Someone has branded my child. I don't like it.
Her friends.
I don't like it one bit. So, what do you intend to do about it?
We have been tasked to find the man with green eyes.
He is the one, then, who is responsible for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
His name may or may not be Tennis.
Then he shall pay. And he shall pay dearly.
So yeah, they bought, we met someone, the Grand Master of the monks. And yeah, he's actually gonna willingly pay us to go find him.
Sages.
You mean the Lucent Sages?
Yeah! Did I say monks? I
So-
meant sages.
Ah, you...
Sorry.
So you've met with Master Kirillith, then? To think that you would now be employed by him, that is... good.
Well, you always wanted me to get a legit job.
Yes, though you are still quite young. Do you think that you can handle this, Ravi?
I think so. If I was doing it by myself, I probably wouldn't be. But I got these guys with me.
It's a wave.
I see. Then I shall not worry. Not too much, anyway. It seems that you are among good company. And it seems
We will
that you
take care
are
of
now
her.
bound by fate.
When Mother said you're in good company, Ravi's eyes kind of turned green and she's like, I'm always in good company. But it quickly
Oh.
fades. And then she goes to gives everyone's cups.
Oh.
She kind of like side-eyes you for a minute. And she proceeds to pour the tea into the cups, and then she hands one to you. And then she looks like him and she says, "Oh, do you consume?"
I don't, but I'll take it. A nice warm cup is it's pleasing.
Ita will very loudly
Very
whisper.
well.
He likes cheese.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good to know.
Gimbal Shakes,
and
would
then
you like to see some milk?
Oh, milk. Pre-cheese?
Yeah,
Is that what you're speaking of?
yes.
Ah,
Cheese, but in
Absolutely.
liquid form. I'll be right back.
She pours the fourth cup, and then she places the three in front of the rest of you, and she says, "I trust you will take care of my daughter."
He has my axe.
She can be impulsive and
cheese.
rambunctious.
It literally sounded like except she has your ass.
That too, sure.
Oh. Ravi can be impulsive and rambunctious, but she is a good child.
Most
We've seen
I
definitely.
worry for her.
Displayed, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure you have. I worry.
No need to
Hey.
worry.
Can I ask, do you know anything of origin?
Origin? Tell me more.
Ravi comes back with the milk and she hands it over to Gimbal Shakes. And she's like, yeah, Origin happens to be a big butterfly full of light.
I'm afraid I don't. But you have piqued my curiosity.
That's
I
weird,
trust
Mama.
you.
Something that you don't know yet.
And what does that mean?
It means you know everything. Or you're supposed to know everything. Why don't you know everything?
Right.
Ravi, it's okay.
So, where shall you all go now?
Well, I kind of want to go north.
North.
We're not. Yes, we're not exactly sure, but when we were cursed, most of the lights went north, and we believe that's where we'll find answers.
Might I suggest the Moondrop Forest, then?
Whoa. Are there ruins there?
There might be, though there are many mysterious things within that forest.
Okay.
It might be a good place to look if you are going north.
Good as lead as any as we got.
Then it is settled. You shall make your way there. And hopefully find something notable. Something that will remove that brand off my daughter's hand.
I don't know, Mom. It's starting to grow on me.
That will not do. It will not. No, it will not indeed.
But
So,
I'm a grown up. I want tattoos.
well, enjoy your tea. I do indeed wish you the best of luck on this journey. I shall be thinking of you dearly. All of you. Especially you, Ravi. You are my child.
Thank
Don't
you,
worry,
ma'am.
Mom. I'll be safe. I promise.
Now, if you excuse me, there's something I must attend to. Ravi, do clean up the cups once you are finished, please.
In other words, leave it to Louis. Got it.
May I keep
Don't.
this milk?
It's not good traveling milk, Mr. Shanks.
Okay. It doesn't keep.
What? For what purpose do you require it?
He wants to see it
Perhaps-
turn.
Perhaps it can turn into something more interesting.
That I don't think. Sure, you may keep the milk.
Thank you.
Right. Well. Ravi, do your duty. Do not leave it for your siblings.
Aww.
If you do, I will hear of it.
Okay.
Good. It was nice to see you all. Do take care.
Thank you,
Pleasant
man.
to meet
That's...
you.
And she proceeds to walk out the front door. What you all do?
Well, I finished my tea, and I kind of look at the others, and I kind of say, well, what's up north?
The
We
Moondrop
could
Forest,
go
apparently.
through. Yeah, we could go through to Fort Zagar and kind of make our way up through the main roads there until we get to Moondrop Forest. How much theoretical daytime has passed?
It's probably only been a couple hours.
How long would it take us to walk to Fort Zagar?
So every square is 3
Oh, right.
miles.
3 miles.
So it would probably take you like 3 or 4 hours. It would probably be faster if you had a carriage, but on foot it would take you about 4 hours. We'll say that every 3 miles, every square is about an hour of travel on foot.
Okay. So my recommendation to the group would be to get some lunch and make our preparations to head out of town, unless there's something else someone else wants to do.
Sounds good to me.
Let me go to my room real quick. I can't leave my pet rock alone. So she hops out of the table and runs to her room real quick to grab her shiny pebble.
What?
Show us your room! Show us your room!
No! It's messy! Okay, she comes back and she's like, everyone, meet Pebble.
Hello, Pebble.
And she
Nice.
she opens her 2 hands up, and it's like a palm-sized stone. It's nice and smooth, and it has like a grayish green to it.
It's a nice, rockly gentleman you have there.
Thank you. He likes to skip along the river or the pond. We have a pond.
Retrieving it must be very difficult.
Yeah, I always find him though. He's like a boomerang.
Always comes back.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's my
You hear the door open and close, and Luigi walks in, and he says, "Oh, you're all still here. And Ravi, you're playing with that rock again. Weird.
I told you, his name's Pebble.
It's a rock."
Put respect on his name. His name is Pebble.
Oh no, they're weird too. Okay.
Weird.
Well, how long will you all be staying?
We'll be leaving soon, buddy. I just gotta clean these cups.
Oh, good. You're not gonna leave them for me again. That's
No,
good.
Mother already warned me about that.
Oh, well, that's nice of her. After the last several times you did that.
Yeah, I know, but we all know you like to clean.
Not that much. Just sort of.
Yeah, uh-huh. Now look, my hands are all wet. Look at them, Luigi. And she just shakes her,
Oh,
her
no.
hands in front of his face, wetting it.
He notices the brand and he says, What is that?
Oh, yeah. It's not a tattoo. It's
That's a long story.
yeah. So anyway,
does it hurt?
no, actually, no, it doesn't. She pokes at it a little bit. You want to see it?
Oh,
You want to touch it?
um,
You want to touch it?
I don't.
You want to
I
touch
don't
it? So every
I don't-
time she says that, she's putting her hand closer and closer to him. You want to touch it?
I
You
don't
want
want
to
to
touch it?
I don't want to touch it.
You
I
wanna
don't
touch
want
it?
I want no. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Well, so, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna be
you
heading
gonna-
out. Luigi,
Oh, where are
I'm
you
gonna-
going?
I'm gonna be gone, and I don't know when I'm gonna come back. Just take care of yourself, alright? And she puts her
Are you-
hand on his shoulder.
Are you going on an adventure?
Yeah, I guess it is. I'm
Oh,
not actually quite sure. It sounds more like a quest. But what's the difference between
they're
a
the
quest
same-
and an adventure?
I think it's kind of the same thing, Robbie.
Adventure time! Let's go. So
Um,
she,
And mother's okay with that? With you leaving and going somewhere?
to be honest, buddy, I don't think she has much of a choice.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah.
She's got to spread her wings, make her own way in this life.
Well, just make sure to come back, okay?
Oh, don't worry. I'll come back.
We'll make sure of it.
Okay. Well,
Bit.
I'll be here. Just doing what I do.
Yeah, take care of the flowers. Mom's you know how much Mom likes the flowers.
I just finished watering them, so they're fine.
Well, just stay on top of it. I know I forget to water them.
Well,
Marks.
yeah. I'm very good at what I do because you forget to water them.
I have milk.
Oh, Gimbal shakes.
Oh, okay. That's
Well-
good for you.
Take care, okay? Look after Mother.
I will. Do be careful. And don't cause any trouble. You like to cause trouble.
No promises.
Oh, don't do that.
Trouble. This one? Never.
I see they're already well aware of that. That's shocking. Well, okay, I'm off.
Yeah, we
It was
should
good
probably
to meet
get
you all.
Good to meet you, young man.
Likewise.
And he walks off into one of the back hallways, and you hear him go up a set of stairs.
So Robbie has a huge sigh, and she's like, "Come on, guys, let's start this adventure, I guess." But before they leave the manor, she looks all around, looks at the candles, looks at the furniture. She even takes a big inhale to smell the roses, like rosewood, and then she sighs, and she's like, "I'm gonna miss this place." But then she turns and walks off with her friends.
Okay, so where are you all going first?
I think we should
I guess-
head back town.
Okay.
I'm just suggesting
Back
that
where?
so we could get supplies for the trip.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you selling? Got some good things, stranger.
Do we want to walk or do we want to hire a carriage?
Oh, yeah. We could probably hire a carriage, depending on how much it is.
We did
Or
just
cheap
get paid.
taxi? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we got
true.
money.
Yeah, he's gonna cover her costs.
So I think since we got the money for it, we should get a carriage.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right. So you know that there is a like a carriage service outside. Well, no, not outside. It is near the gate to town. It's kind of one of the first things that you see when you enter town. So I take it that's where you're all going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, just thinking about this. So you head there, and you see that there are a few carriages along with some horses, and there's kind of like a middle-aged human woman who is tending to one of the horses when you approach. What would you like to say?
Pizza has wide eyes, and she's gonna very quickly pull out one of the green apples that she still has in her bag, and sneakily put it behind her back as she waits for the conversation.
Okay.
Ravi marches forward and she's like, "Hello, Gwenda."
You see her like take a deep breath, and she turns on and she says, Ravi,
Yeah, hello.
I have told you that my name is not Glinda,
Hi.
it's Miriam.
What?
You look like a Gwenda to me.
You say that. You've also said I look like this one and this one and that one. How many other people in this city have you just given random names to?
I
She
think.
looks at you.
I think it's. I think. No, I don't think.
You would do well to know our actual names, little girl.
Okay. Well, Glinda, these are my friends, and we kind of need a carriage.
We're so close.
You need
so
a
sorry,
carriage.
Her name is
and-
Miriam, dude.
You and these companions of yours require a carriage for what, may I ask?
We wish
We are
to go to Fort
traveling to
Zonga.
Fort Zagar.
Oh my neck.
I see. Well, will you be renting or buying?
Renting.
Buying.
Huh?
Is there a rent here and drop off somewhere else deal?
No.
Is it like Enterprise?
There is rent
We'll
for the
pick you
amount
up.
of miles you will be traveling, and there is a return in pristine condition.
Oh, we're not pristine folk.
Yeah,
We should buy.
as I said, buy.
We would like to buy one whole carriage, please.
One hole.
And will you be requiring a horse to pull said carriage?
Oh, crap. Horses are expensive, guys.
They like apples.
Of course they like apples. Who doesn't
They
like
do, in
apples?
fact, like
We need a
apples.
horse that likes apples. How much for your most apple-loving horse?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you need a carriage and a horse, I can provide one to you. I'll do it for, say, 20 gold.
Wait. Wait. So a horse and carriage for 20 gold?
18.
Indeed.
No! Don't haggle. 20 gold is
Okay,
fine.
sorry. 20
Plenty
gold.
of gold.
Okay, shit. Sorry, Josie.
Did you... for the record, that bag that Silmorn gave you had 200 gold in it.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
I
we're
said 20 gold is fine.
We got
You don't
plenty.
need to haggle.
Ooh, we got money. Money. Money.
The bag and hand over 20 gold.
So do we have a deal?
We have a deal, ma'am.
deal.
Here you are.
Fantastic. So you hand over the 20 gold. And she
Yes.
says, Good. You shall have this horse here. And the one that she's tending to, and she saes, His name is Marengo. I trust he will
I love that name.
I trust that he will be a good horse. And she looks at him. And she says, give me some time to set up the carriage and get a saddle and reins on him, and then you shall be ready to go. Does that sound good?
Ravi pats the horse's neck, and she's like, "Hello, Mango. Welcome to the crew."
Itza's gonna run over and ignore what Robbie's saying and just go, "Oh, aren't you the best horse?" as she hands over the green apple that she was hiding behind her back.
Okay, both of you roll me nature checks.
Oh, I'm so shit at nature. Okay, let me see.
I am. This is gonna be great.
Is anyone good at nature?
No, I'm pretty sure
I don't think so.
Oh no, I just think I am.
I don't think anyone.
Let's see. Nature. Where is nature?
Okay.
Yeah, 19, not bad.
I'm actually not bad at nature. I have a +6.
Oh
in
my
nature.
god, I have only +1.
Rolls a 20.
Oh. Okay. So Ravi, when you attempt to pet Marengo, the horse just like pushes your hand away. Just
Well then.
However, Itza, you do not elicit the same reaction. The horse immediately is comfortable with you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I never.
Itza's just gonna be super pleased with herself and just be like, "Yeah, that's right. You're a great horse."
The woman Miriam says, "Oh, it seems she's taken a liking to you, and not you."
Well, maybe I just need to grow like a leaf on her.
That's one way
What?
to say it.
Well, do wait out there. I will only be a moment, or 2, or 5, or 10.
Okay, Gwendolyn.
What?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
not
ma'am.
my name.
Apologies again, ma'am.
It's Miriam, guys.
Great horse.
All right, so you wait for about 15-20 minutes, and she rides the carriage with Marengo. That's Marengo. Kind of fastened to it and ready to go. And so she rides him out with the carriage, and she says, "Okay, everything's ready. Do take care of the horse and the carriage, and spread the word of my business, please. Just a humble request. I'm a working woman."
Thank you.
Come,
Good.
Mango.
Now,
Oh,
our transaction is complete. Be gone.
cool. Itza's gonna jump up into the driver's seat and take the reins and urge everyone, get on!
Ravi turns over to Miriam, and her eyes glow again, and she's like, "Goodbye, Miriam." And then she's like, "Hold on, I want shotgun!"
That's not my. Oh, wait. Yes. Thank you. Good.
I'm on the back of the carriage.
Okay. Great. All right. So, at the end of, at the beginning of the next session, we will kind of just fast forward with you guys grabbing whatever provisions you need, and then you can begin your journey to. Let's see. You wanted to head to Fort Cigar and then make your way up to the Moondrop Forest.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So we'll call it there for the night.